There are so many good combos now in Fortnite, but today guys, we're going to be looking at the 30 most tryhard combos to use in Chapter 6. These are going to be some of the best combos in the game, and of course some of the newest combos as well. So make sure to let me know in the comments down below what combo you are using today. Let's just get straight into it though guys, and we have to start off with the Night Rose and the Icebreaker. Now this probably could be finishing up higher in this video, but it is only going to get more tryhard as we move throughout the season. This is the tier 100 skin, so it is a grind to unlock it. And I feel like the Icebreaker is perfect for this because it does fit in with pretty much every single style of this skin. It is also only going to get more styles in the future, which is probably the coolest part about it. I love this a lot though. I feel like it is one of the coolest skins that we have seen, but it is really underrated at the moment. So if you guys do already own this is definitely a skin I feel like you need to main today because it is going to be so tryhard as we move towards Chapter 6 Season 2. Before we move on there guys to the number 29 position, if you want a chance to win the Chapter 6 Battle Pass for free, then make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button and wait around to see what the number 1 combo is. That takes us though to the number 29 position, and we have to talk about Zadie and of course the Axe of Champions 2.0. I feel like regardless of what season of Fortnite we are in, this is always going to be a good combo. Zadie is one of the best looking skins that has ever been added to the game, and it is primarily used by tryhard players as well, and in my opinion that just improves this combo so much. You can actually buy this for 1,200 V-Bucks, so this skin is quite cheap considering how many edit styles you do actually get. You can of course swap this out to any of the other Zadie remakes that we have had in Fortnite as well, but they are going to be a little bit more expensive. I still feel like this skin is incredible, and the Axe of Champions 2.0, because it is one of the most tryhard pickaxes in the game, is not only perfect for this, but it is also perfect because it fits in with every single color style of this skin. It definitely has dropped off in Chapter 6 though, but I feel like the Mogul Masters and the Vibro Axe are actually pretty similar. These have definitely dropped off this season. They were some of the best skins that we had ever seen in Fortnite and some of the most tryhard ones as well, but lately I feel like a lot of people have stopped using this to use some of the other skins that we do have. Obviously we just had a brand new battle pass added to the game, so that definitely changes what skins people are using, but the Mogul Masters are still definitely some of the best in the game, but they are quite expensive, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks for each one. The downside again of these skins is that it isn't one skin with a bunch of different styles. These are 8 different skins. You do want to use a simplistic pickaxe for this though, so that you can basically use whatever edit style of the Mogul Masters you guys do already own, and that is why I feel like this is going to be one of the best combos in the game. That takes us further guys to the number 27 position, and we have Loveless, and we are pairing this with the Studded Axe. I mean, this has to be one of the cleanest combos of all time. What is really cool about this as well is that this is one of the first ever Fortnite crew bundles that we had in Fortnite. This was introduced all the way back during Chapter 3. It is a female variant of the wildcard skin, which was already one of the best male skins in Fortnite, so obviously when they did remake this into a female skin, it was always going to be really good, and that is why I feel like this is so perfect for you guys to use today. It is quite underrated though, because these Fortnite crew skins never really return to the store, and of course we are getting brand new skins added every single month, so a lot of people that do buy the Fortnite crew bundles are going to be using some of the different skins that have already been added, but I still feel like we just had to mention it in this video. You could always use the pickaxe that was designed for this as well. The Stylus Edge is quite good, but in my opinion the Studded Axe just makes this combo even better. That takes us further guys to the number 26 position, and we have Jade, and we are pairing this with the Probability Daggers. I am a big fan of Jade. It is one of my favorite battle pass skins from this season. I just feel like the design for it is so incredible, and I cannot wait to see how popular this becomes in the future. This is one of the coolest design skins we have seen. I feel like the mask on variant is so perfect, and that is why we are pairing it with the Probability Daggers. It just matches in with that blue so perfectly, but if you are using the whiter or the lighter edit style of this skin, you can always swap this around and use some of the other pickaxes in the game like the Studded Axe with this as well. Let's move forward guys, and next up we have Jules, and we are pairing this with Jax Cutlass and Bane. With a lot of people coming back to Fortnite this season to play the Chapter 1 remixed version, I feel like a lot of people have started to use some of the older battle pass skins that we do actually have, and this is going to be one of them. Jules was already an amazing skin. I love this so much. I feel like they did an amazing job because Chapter 2 Season 2 is one of the best battle passes that we had, so it was always going to be really hard to actually try and improve upon this, but they did an awesome job with Chapter 2 Season 3 because I feel like this is one of the coolest skins. The only downside for this though is that we never really had super edit styles for the Chapter 2 Season 3 skins. I don't know why Fortnite did this, but it would have been one of the only seasons in the history of Fortnite pretty much since the battle passes were added to the game that didn't get super edit styles. It is also quite hard to find a pickaxe that fits in with this, but I feel like Jack's colors and Bane actually fits in with every single style of Jules, which is why it is probably going to be the best pickaxe to pair with this. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 24 position, and we have Spider-Man Noir, and we are pairing this with Wick's Katana. This is actually one of the newest Marvel skins that we do have in the game, which is kind of funny to say because we did just have a Marvel season like a few weeks ago. This is a really cool skin though. This is actually part of the Spider-Verse skins that we have now had in Fortnite. I feel like this is really a focus for Fortnite. They are adding in a bunch of these skins and they do all look really clean, so make sure to let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. We don't really see too many male skins being that tryhard. I feel like that has definitely been really evident in the past of Fortnite, but Spider-Man Noir is one of those skins that does have the potential to be tryhard, and I feel like this easily could become one of the best skins that we do see, but make sure you guys let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. If you guys don't really like the way this looks though, then you can always use something like Aura and of course the Icebreaker. Even though this is one of the best combos in Fortnite, I feel like this is actually a little bit more suited to the casual players as well. There is just something so cool about this. It has to be one of the best looking combos in this video as well, and even though we are talking about tryhard combos in this video, I just feel like this is really suited for every single playstyle in Fortnite. So if you take the game really seriously and compete in every single tournament, chances are you're going to like this skin, but if you are like me and a little bit more of a casual player, then you're probably still going to like the way this skin looks as well. It is completely up to you guys on what edit style for this skin you do want to use though, but there are so many, so for a price of only 1,300 V-Bucks, this is definitely worth buying. Let's move forward though to a male combo, and this is actually going to be Shogun X, and we are pairing this with the Serrated Demon Fang Pickaxe. Now these items were designed together, but it is actually really hard to pair the Shogun X with a different pickaxe. I feel like it fits in so well with the theme of this season. The Serrated Demon Fang also matches this combo so well, so it just makes it one of the cleanest combos in the game, and I feel like what is going to make this even more popular is the fact that this is actually a boss on the map as well, but obviously we don't really see male skins being too popular for too long, so obviously this will probably die down in the future, but I still love this a lot. That takes us forward, guys, to Mrs. Incredible, and we're pairing this with the old Chopper. Now this is going to be one of the more interesting combos we talk about in this video. I feel like this is already one of the more interesting skins that we have in the game. Not too many people have really been using this, but I feel like we are going to be getting so many Disney collabs added to Fortnite over the next few seasons that we just had to include this. I'm a big fan of this though. I really like the way this skin looks. It has to be one of the coolest designed skins from a Disney collab that we have seen, and I just feel like there is only going to be more styles added in the future. We don't really have too many pickaxes that fit in with this well though, but I feel like the old Chopper fits in with the red edit style of this skin, which does make it quite clean. We need to move on though, guys, to a much more popular skin, and this is going to be Core, and we are pairing this with the Hot Dogger. Core was a Battle Pass skin from Chapter 2 Season 8. Again, a lot of people have started to come back to Fortnite and using some of the older skins that we have in the game, but I am a big fan of this. I just feel like this has been so clean for such a long time, and now that we are in Chapter 6 and a lot of people have returned to the game, it is definitely clear that this was one of the best Battle Pass skins released during Chapter 2. We have so many edit styles for this. We have all of the super edit styles for this skin as well, which just makes this even better, but unfortunately you will never be able to get it again. It wouldn't surprise me though if Fortnite do remake this in the future, and again, because there are just way too many edit styles for this skin, you want to pair it with something like the Hot Dogger because it is going to fit in with every single style for this skin. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 19 position, and we have Starfire, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. This is a skin that we haven't really talked about too much on the channel before, and I feel like this could actually be one of the more underrated skins that we have ever seen. I just really like this a lot. There is so much potential for this as well, but unfortunately it just feels like the DC skins don't really return to the store that often, and this probably won't really gain too much popularity in the future. I'm a big fan of this though. I feel like these more brightly colored skins are definitely becoming a lot more popular as well. It wouldn't surprise me if this does become one of the best skins moving forward, but obviously that is going to depend on whether this actually does get added back to the item shop. The Star Wand fits in with the color theme of this. I feel like it has to be one of the best combos moving forward as well, but obviously time will tell whether this keeps its popularity or not. But honestly, in my opinion, this is a no-brainer for a combo for you guys to use in Chapter 6. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 18 position, and we have a another very bright and colorful combo, and this is actually going to be ISO, and we are pairing this with the Slasher pickaxe. I'm a big fan of ISO. It is going to be one of the more brightly colored skins that we do have in the game, and if you guys do not like the way the Starfire skin looks, then chances are you are actually going to like ISO a lot more because of how different this actually is. I feel like this changes around colors every single game style. It is constantly reactive, which is so sick, and definitely different to a lot of the other skins that we have seen in Fortnite before. So if you guys are trying to stand out as much as possible, then this skin is going to be perfect. You can always pair it with another pickaxe that is definitely going to make you guys stand out as much as possible, but in my opinion, there is something so cool about pairing the Slasher with this, and I know that I've been using this a bunch because it does look so good. Let's move on though to sort of an OG skin, but also one of the newer skins in the game, and this is the Skull Commander, and we are pairing this with the Reaper. The Skull Commander is a remake of the Skull Trooper in Chapter 6. This is basically designed for the Chapter OG season, and this might even be an improved variant of the Skull Trooper skin. Unfortunately though, they never added in the purple edit style, which would have made this so iconic. I feel like that would have been the coolest part about it, but unfortunately we didn't see that happening. We could always see it in the future, but honestly I feel like they won't add that to the game. We had to pair this with the Reaper though because it is the most iconic pickaxe in Fortnite, and it fits in with the theme of this so perfectly. So let me know down below if you guys have been using it. That takes us forward though guys, and we have the zombie superhero skins with the Reaper pickaxe. Now this is a combo that we have never talked about on the channel before, at least not for a really long time. I'm a big fan of this though. The zombie superhero skins have actually been quite underrated in Fortnite, but we did see Peterbot along with a few other pros actually using them a lot over the last few seasons, starting back during Chapter 5 Season 4 when we had the Fortnite Mayor's updates, and basically continuing now into Chapter 6. It is going to be interesting to see if these stay popular in some of the big tournaments coming up, but I just feel like this has to be one of the coolest skins in the game. Obviously, the superhero skins have been so good for such a long time, but it is really refreshing to see people using the zombie superhero skins that we have. It might not be as popular as something like Siren and of course the Fiendish one though, because this is just such an iconic combo, and I feel like this is always going to be popular in Fortnite. I mean, there is no doubt that Siren has been one of the best skins ever added to the game. It has to be one of the most popular skins in the game as well, and even for 1,200 V-Bucks, which is usually quite expensive, I feel like this is a perfect price for this skin. Obviously, you can pair it with almost any pickaxe in Fortnite, and it is going to look so clean, but in my opinion, I just feel like the Fiendish Wand is one of the best new pickaxes that we have, and for that reason, it is going to be perfect for this combo. Obviously, if you do want to try and stand out a lot more, then you can pair it with the Leviathan Axe, the Star Wand, or even the Axe of Champions 2.0, but in my opinion, this is one of the best combos in the game. It doesn't really fit in with the Winterfest theme of this season though, so if you guys do want to use something that fits in with that theme, then I feel like we have to talk about the Frozen Nog Ops and of course the Candy Axe as well. This is going to be one of the best combos moving forward. I'm a big fan of the Frozen Nog Ops, but the only downside for this is that you did actually have to buy it in a bundle. It isn't just one of those skins that featured in the store all the time, but it didn't actually start off this way. This started off as a regular item shop skin, as a remake of the Nog Ops, and then Fortnite decided to add this into a bundle after it had already been released, which was really strange. I still like this a lot, and the Candy Axe is one of the best Winterfest themed pickaxes, but unfortunately it is just really expensive. So if you guys do want to save some V-Bucks on something else, then I feel like the Spider-Woman skin and of course the Starter Axe might be a better combo for you. This is one of the Marvel skins that we saw being added to the game back during Chapter 5 Season 4, but I feel like why this skin is so cool is that this never really featured in any movies or TV shows of Marvel, and instead is just a comic book character. That definitely made it stand out a lot more. I feel like the fact that no one had really heard of this before sort of meant that people could get creative with this and just make some really cool and interesting combos with this. We have seen a bunch of pros maining this already though, and that does include Frantic, which I think is so sick, and obviously moving forward we don't know how popular this is going to be or how often this is actually going to feature in the store, but I really do like this a lot, and in my opinion I just feel like this is one of the coolest Marvel skins that has been added to the game over the last few years. Even though the Studded Axe is not a Marvel pickaxe, a lot of the Marvel pickaxes have never really been that popular or tryhard, so I feel like we just had to include this in this video. Let's move on, guys, to a skin that has been a lot more popular, and this is going to be Ice Spice, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. This is actually introduced during Chapter 2 Remix. This was one of the most iconic characters that we had added to the game, and this even overtook the island to become a brand new location on the map. This was really cool. I feel like Fortnite did an amazing job with this update, and the Ice Isle was one of the best locations, which I feel like only made this skin even more popular. I feel like it would have been better though if you could actually buy both of these skins in the same bundle for a lot cheaper, as opposed to being one of the more expensive ones, but I feel like this skin is still worth it, and now that there are two different styles, you can basically use whichever one you prefer. The Star Wand is going to fit in with both, but I feel like this could be a skin that does drop off a little bit in the future, but one skin that probably won't be dropping off anytime soon is actually going to be Travis Scott, and we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter. I feel like this is one of those skins and combos in Fortnite that is never really going to lose its popularity. I mean, it has just been so good for such a long time. It is also one of the rarest skins in the game as well, only featuring in the store back during Chapter 2 Season 2 when we had the Travis Scott concert. It is so insane how good this skin is for only featuring in the item shop once. We still see so many pros and streamers using it today. It is honestly kind of crazy, but I am a big fan of this, and I feel like the Terminator edit style is going to be the best one for you guys to use, because it is going to make you stand out as much as possible. As we do move forward though, we need to mention Lara Croft and of course the Ebon Heart Battle Axe. This is another skin that was introduced during Chapter 2 Season 6. This is actually added as part of a battle pass, and for that reason is one of the best battle pass skins we have ever seen. I mean, it is really hard to find a skin in Fortnite that is better than this, especially from a battle pass. And what is even more strange about this is that it feels like this almost gets more popular the longer that it has been in Fortnite, which sort of works in reverse, because this should only be getting more and more rare because people haven't been able to get this for like 4 years. This skin did actually have 3 different edit styles, but we only ever saw people using the default style of this. I feel like that is the most unique part about it, so if you guys do want to stand out as much as possible while still using this skin, then I definitely recommend using some of the edit styles, but obviously all of them are going to work in so perfectly with this pickaxe. That takes us further, guys, to the number 9 position, and we have the Chaos Director, and we are pairing this with the Vision pickaxe. I love the Chaos Director so much. This is obviously from the Chapter 2 Remix season. This has to be one of the better seasons that we have seen in Fortnite, and some of the Battle Pass skins were just incredible. I really like the Chaos Director. I feel like they did an amazing job with this. It is a remake of the Chaos Agent, but they just made it even better and more tryhard. The super edit styles for this as well also look really clean, so I cannot wait to see what happens with this in the future, but usually a lot of older Battle Pass skins do start to die down, so I feel like that is going to happen with this as well. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 8 position, and we have the Star Assassin, and we're pairing this with the Fiendish Wand. The Fiendish Wand we've already talked about in this video a lot. It is one of the coolest looking pickaxes that has been added, and it is a remake of the Star Wand, which, as you guys know, is one of the most iconic pickaxes in the history of the game. The Star Assassin, though, is going to be the more interesting part of this combo, because it is a male skin in Fortnite, and these typically are not the most popular skins in Fortnite. Usually they are very underrated. No one really wants to buy these anymore because the male skins in Fortnite just don't stay that popular for that long, and the female skins usually are the more popular and sweaty ones. But there is something really cool about the Star Assassin that I feel like we just had to include in this video. It does look so sick. It is one of my all-time favorite skins already, and I feel like it is one of those skins as well that could just get even more edit styles in the future, which would just improve this so much. There is one male combo that might just be a little bit better this chapter, and this is Juice WRLD and of course the 999 knives. Now for this we are actually going to be using Slayer Juice WRLD skin, but a lot of people do feel like this is just the new default skin in Fortnite. I'm still a big fan of this. You could obviously get this entire combo for free as well, and just because so many people actually own this skin, I feel like there are going to be so many tryhards using it as well. Juice WRLD is one of the biggest music artists in the world, so I think Fortnite did an amazing job representing that with a skin in Fortnite, and whichever edit style of these skins you guys end up using, both of them are going to be really clean. Unfortunately though, this has not been as good as the superhero skins, and of course the Leviathan Axe. Now we did talk about the zombie superhero skins earlier on in this video, but I just feel like the original original superhero skins have to be by far the best. You can pick these up for 1,800 V-Bucks, so they are so expensive. They are definitely some of the best skins in the history of Fortnite. I mean, these have been banned, unbanned, rebanned, and basically changed so often in Fortnite, but still they are some of the best skins we have ever seen, and it seems like they are returning these to the store every single week, and more people are buying them. Hopefully in the future though, people do start to use some of the edit styles for these, as opposed to just the fully white or the fully black edit styles. I feel like that would make it a lot better, and some of the dual color variants for this are some of the best in the game, but obviously no one really wants to use them. The Leviathan axe is quite rare as well. It does set you back 1,000 V-Bucks, and it hasn't featured in the store for a very long time. But as we move forward though guys, we need to talk about Snoop Dogg and of course the Harley Hitter. This is a lot newer, and this was actually added to the game during Chapter 2 Remix. This was basically the face of Chapter 2 Remix, but what is so interesting about this is that we never actually saw this being added to the Battle Pass, even though it was basically the face of that season. I really thought it was going to feature in the Battle Pass. I thought it was going to be the tier 100 skin, but the fact that you could just buy this in the item shop made it so much better. I love this a lot. I feel like this skin is just incredible. Again, there are a bunch of different edit styles for this, so it is completely up to you guys on which one you want to use, but all of them are going to fit in with this pickaxe. One skin that I have been using a little bit more since Chapter 6 started though has to be the Lady of Cranes, and we are pairing this with the Gold Crow. Now this is definitely one of the more interesting skins in this video because it is part of a Fortnite crew bundle, and we are getting a brand new Fortnite crew skin in only a few days time. I still feel like the Lady of Cranes though has to be one of the best Fortnite crew skins we have seen. All of the edit styles for this as well are going to be so clean, so I'm definitely going to stay subscribed in order to unlock them, and for $10 a month I just feel like this bundle is worth it. You could always use the Gilded Naginata, which is the pickaxe that was designed for this, but in my opinion I just feel like the Gold Crow fits in with the golden theme of this skin a little bit better, and that is why we just had to pair these items together. That takes us forward guys to the number 3 position, and we have the Shadowblade Hope, and we are pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Now this might be one of the cleanest combos that we have in the game. I just really like the way this skin looks, and it seems like it is going to be the best skin from this season as well. We do of course have some funny skins from this season like Godzilla and Baymax, but I just feel like there are going to be even more tryhard skins being added over the next few seasons, but for right now, Shadowblade Hope is probably the best one. The Leviathan Axe is just one of the best pickaxes we have ever seen, so these items make so much sense together, and I feel like this is going to be so tryhard as we move towards Chapter 6 Season 2. But that takes us forward guys to the number 2 position, and we have Comic Book Catwoman, and we are pairing this with the Widow's Bite. Yes guys, the DC skins have finally returned to the store, and Comic Book Catwoman is easily one of the best. I think this is one of the cleanest skins we're ever going to see in Fortnite as well. So many people love this a lot, and I feel like this is going to be one of the cleanest skins that we do see moving forward. What is really clean about this as well is the fact that we waited so long for this to finally be added back to the game, that now that it is here, it does not disappoint at all. I don't really know why they never featured these in the store for like 3 years, but now all of the DC skins are featuring again. We also have so many other skins coming to the game in the future that look like they are part of the DC collab, and it doesn't look like it is going to stop here, with the Last Laugh bundle also returning to the store very soon. There is no doubt this combo is only going to get better in the future, but it isn't good enough to come in at the number 1 position. And before we get to that guys, make sure to go and check out my second channel, More Kyro, if you do want to see some more storyline based content, and of course see news about every upcoming update coming to Fortnite. But that takes us forward guys to the most tryhard combo in the game right now, and this is the Renegade Rebel, and we are pairing this with the Fiendish Wand. This is a remake of the Renegade Raider, one of the best skins in the history of the game, and I feel like we just had to pair these together because this is such a clean combo. We do have a few different styles of the Renegade Rebel now in Fortnite. They've done an awesome job with this, and I feel like the Fiendish Wand also matches in with pretty much every single style of this skin, so it is going to be very tryhard. I feel like a lot of people have come back to play the OG game mode as well, which just means this skin is only going to increase in popularity as more people do unlock it over the next few weeks. But let me know what you guys think of this down below. But there you guys go, that is my entire video for the 30 most tryhard combos in the game. Make sure to let me know what combo you guys are using today, and I'll see you all in the next video.